Baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Vince Velasquez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, Dero, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Alex Reyes will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He swings and grounds it to short. Wong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Nick Williams would be next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 309 is the average entering play. 5 homers and 23 driven in. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Here's Matt Carpenter.
For the Cardinals, the third baseman.
So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Velasquez is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out,
you
have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card and you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
That's foul.
The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Williams is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning.
Leading up for the
Stepping
Phillies,
in now, Nick Williams.
the left fielder, Nick.
Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different. So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag
Ball one, no
Goldschmidt
strike.
happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
The 1-0. Runner goes for second.
Zero.
In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him.
You're
2
out.
down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now a spin and a throwback
He's
to
safe.
second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and this one's in the dirt.
He's safe.
Throw won't get him, and no advance. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. 1-1 the count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Ready with the 1-1.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Williams at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third.
Aye.
That's a strike to throw down.
Out on
And
the
he will
tag.
be nailed at third on a question.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that
Leading off
possesses
for
a
the
lot of
Cardinals.
dominant arms.
The catch-
One of them
0-1.
told me the talent and pure
Yadier
stuff on this team is
Molina.
ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities.
Batting 8th,
It's pretty clear these
The
guys
center
are some of the
fielder,
best around at keeping the
Harrison.
opposition
Aye.
off
Bader.
balance. Matt?
0-1's the count.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 0-1. Takes
1
a
and 1.
pitch high and away for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like
Nope,
it
that's off
popped
the
out of his
plate.
hand
Ball
behind
2.
his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. And it's up
3
to a
ball,
3-2
2
full
strike.
count now. And
Nope,
this
that's
misses
down.
for
Ball
ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Into the box
Batting
now,
up.
Alex Reyes.
The pitcher.
And they'll try to stay
Alex.
out of the double play here as he
He's
lays
out.
this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
now batting, right fielder.
In now, Jose Martinez. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. And
He's
not in
safe.
time as the run scores.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single
Nope,
right
that's
there
a
is
ball.
awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side.
Leading up
Standing
for the
in now,
Phillies,
Andrew McCutchen.
the center fielder.
He'll take a
ball.
look at the pitch.
Andrew.
Too low. It's ball 1.
McCutchen.
Is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in
That's
pressure
ball 2.
situations often, and it's hard to
2-0.
find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Outside,
Ball, that's off the
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting
So
eighth.
one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Into the box, Fernando Villarreal started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Line drive to center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Vince Velasquez.
Into the box now, Vince Velasquez. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0.
Leading off for St. Louis, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He's a 9-year major league vet. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
In now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, 27 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1. Popped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Nope, that's foul.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Ball,
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul.
So that brings
Nope.
in the
Ball
power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1-0. Here it is. High and deep to center field. McCutchen going back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He
Now
owns
batting.
these guys
Catcher.
right now.
Yadier.
Here's the catcher,
That's a ball.
Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is popped up. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But
Leading up for the Phillies,
Gene Segura
The
standing
shortstop.
in.
Gene Segura.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce
And now Bryce Harper. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries
Nope.
to shave the
Outside.
corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins.
Count
He'll
1-0.
watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he fouls this one off.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter.
The left
He's going to have
fielder,
to put that
number
in the
5.
memory bank because that guy
Hit.
made a nice 2-strike approach right there.
Williams.
Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Nick Williams. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw to
Out.
Wong, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Now
Leading off
time
for
is
St.
called
Louis,
here as we'll get a trip to the
center
mound.
fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense
batting,
all the way.
the pitcher,
1 gone.
Alex
Into the box now,
Reyes.
Alex Reyes. 0-1 the count. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Harper. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
the batter, the right fielder,
Stepping in
Jose.
now, Jose Martinez.
Martinez.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra
Leading
base
off
hit
for
yet,
the
so it's been a
Phillies,
real struggle getting
the
guys into
catcher,
scoring position.
D-Rod.
But the key, he said, is not to
0-1.
panic.
Valley.
Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends
The
his
third
hitting
baseman,
streak
number
to 6
4.
games.
Yeah, no doubt
Got
about it. 6 days in a row with
Kingery.
knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
The batter, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen,
D-Rod.
as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings
0-2.
through it for strike number 2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. To 2 balls
back
and
there.
2 strikes now. Here's one that
down.
misses
3-2.
inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner goes. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run
batter, number
tactic
13.
used to perfection.
Second
Balls
baseman,
hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get
He's
to
safe.
third.
Runner's back. In now, Fernando Villarreal. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Martinez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Your
JT
attention,
Realmuto
please.
will start to loosen up in the
Phillies.
on-deck circle as he'll bat
Number
with 2
10.
on and 2 out
Hang
here.
on.
Now
We got
time
time.
granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. A throw behind
He's
the
safe.
runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back
He's
in
safe.
safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Cervelli over at second. McCutchen at first, 2 out in the inning. Pickoff move to second.
He's safe.
And he'll dive back in. Now a move
No,
over to
he's
first.
safe.
And a dive, but he's back in. Now a
2-2
fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Gene Segura, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave them loaded, still down 3-0. Hector Neris takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. His career numbers against Hector Neris, he's 1 for 4. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one.
Leading up for
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Martinez going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
The first baseman, number 17.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Into the box, Nick Williams. Line towards center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Clouds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Phillies 1. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
0-1.
No balls and a strike to count. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball one. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 5. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Standing in now, Alex Reyes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Two-seamer fighting to get inside, and he closed the screen door right there. Nice base hit down the line.
Tommy Hunter will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dominic Leone will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Leading off for the Phillies, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 1-1. That's popped up. Wong is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. And he popped him up. Wong onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Fernando Villarreal, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Line toward right center. Martinez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. Philly. Here's Colton Wong now. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The Phillies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the eighth.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter.
Off the plate, ball
as the
one.
first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Inside,
There's a
ball
cut
two.
fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Nope,
And
that's
I
ball
don't
four.
think that's
Take your
what
base.
he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ulysses Chassin is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Jolie Chassis.
Andrew Knapp is into the ball game here as he
Now
takes
catching.
over behind the plate.
Number 15.
In now,
Nope, that's a
Marcelo
ball.
Zuna. 1 ball, no
Count,
strikes to
1-0.
count. Off
That's
the
out.
outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Standing in now, Paul DeYoung.
Nope.
Shortstop.
As
Ball
the first
one, no
pitch
strike.
misses to him, it's ball 1.
Nope,
And
that's
2-0
down.
now as this misses below the knees.
Back-to-back pitches,
Hey.
they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fielded cleanly. Segura for
Out.
1. On to
Hey, he's
first.
good.
Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting. The
Stepping in
Ah.
now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Got
But
him.
the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time. Now we're going to have a conference at the
attention,
home
please.
plate area, so it would
These
appear that we'll
changes
see a
for
double
St.
switch
Louis.
here. John
Now
Gant
pitching.
is on to
Hitting for
pitch
the
out of the
Phillies.
bullpen in the bottom
Number
half of the
7.
8th. Michael
Michael
Franco will try and get his club
Franco.
back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. First
D-Rod.
pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Popped him up. Carpenter shading to his right. 1 out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Into the box, Gene Segura.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Ozuna is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. As he'll take a look
Oh,
at
that's
ball
out.
1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 4. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Gets him looking, strike three. Phillies down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. In now, Harrison Bader. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Ball
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Juan Nicasio enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Now another 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Williams is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. Ready with the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. The 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Hoskins is there, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They lead it 6-1.
Leading up for
Into the
Phillies,
box, Rhys Hoskins.
the first baseman, Rhys.
Fastball here as he'll take a
Counts
look
1-0.
at ball 1. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
No, that's
no
down.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
The count.
Philly down to their last strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals have